I had heard about Jose Dance, so I reached out to him and interviewed him, and immediately I knew that he was someone very special. Everything he did was very driven, very relentless, and wanted to always exceed clients' expectations. And so I enjoyed many, many years of success with him. And in between, very early in the game, I met Heide. Heide was working and she was running FIU's president's office. So she really was running Mitch Maidika's office, and so I happened to have been in FIU, so I heard about Heide, and that's how I knew that they were an amazing couple and with tremendous potential. And I think I saw the beginning of what I consider today really a power couple in our community.
His firm, Wow Marketing, was pitching the University of Miami for business, but he wasn't part of the pitch. And I had heard from very different people in the community, civic leaders in the community. I kept hearing Pepe Dance's name. And at one point I stopped the pitch and I said, stop, when do I get to meet Pepe? I've heard great things about Pepe. I want to hear who's, he's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. I want to meet the wizard behind the firm.
I met Heide and Jose probably 20 to 25 years ago at all the events that Wow Marketing would produce. And I was very often the MC for these charitable events. And I just saw this creative force whirling around the room. And I knew he was someone I wanted to know and work with.
Heide quit her job to open up an events company. And that's how I lose Pepe. He felt he could not leave his wife alone. So it was, for me, devastating, but at the same time, I had two wonderful friends that I knew were going to be really, really successful. And they came together and they made music. I mean, everything Pepe and Heide got involved with just would blow up with success.
They're very humble people. For two individuals that have had great success, they are remarkably humble, remarkably approachable, always willing to take a call.
Anyone who knows Jose and Heide knows they are a force. They are just bigger than life. They've had their health issues. Heide is a breast cancer survivor. They have 3 beautiful children to raise, grandchildren to look forward to, and they want this community to be a success in every way. And they want their children and grandchildren to have a beautiful life here. And they're constantly empowering the community to be lifted and better. They're always giving back. It's always from a base of faith and family. And they're a force. They're out there making a difference.
I watched their success just continue to grow and build. And if you ask them what made them successful, they feel is that they don't forget for a second that they owe it all to their faith. And they're very, very faithful driven, and they're very grateful to life for everything they have. They don't take anything for granted.
People from all over the world come to Miami and want to live in Miami and aspire to realize the American dream here in Miami. Well, Heide and Pepe are the best representatives of Miami that I can think of.
And they live their faith every single day. They've raised their children in faith, and they give back tremendously because it's part of them.
Heide, I think, kind of grounds Pepe. So I would say Heide is soft, wonderful, gentle, caring, loving human being. And Pepe is also the same way, but they have different ways of expressing it. And when they come together, that's when they become so powerful together.
They're generous. They're generous members of our community who are conscious about the fact that this community is a wonderful city, but it has a lot of needs.
Heide and Jose give from the heart. You can't ask for funds if you're not giving funds, and they are. They are giving tremendously to this community. They are raising this community. They're bringing more fun and light to this community, and they're doing it all from the heart and from their faith in people.